Lay low, mate. On the beat.
Cowboys raw and uncut. 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 Cowboys raw and uncut.
Yeah. The crew back, man, with Cowboys raw and uncut. Y'all tuned in. Man, another one, man. Another one. Yeah, it's officially a long season.
Yeah, buddy.
You know, the Sheagles got us 34-6. Man, how have you ever seen a quarterback throw for 45 yards?
That was the worst quarterback play I have ever seen.
My
I think.
goodness.
That's little league level. That was horrendous. And I was on the record. I don't know if it was last show or the kickback or one of the shows on the record saying, "Nah, do not let Lance go." We was 5-1 with Coop. Let him put him on back in. Let's get to Cowboys ball.
Yeah.
But after watching that play, you gotta go with Trey. And Coop, I know you're a Cowboy through, and I that could just be a bad game. But that was horrible. And to make it that much worse, I don't put all the blame on him either. The offensive line play was bad, and Mike McCarthy, your play calling was even worse than Coop's ability to execute it. The play calling was all this check down, 2 yards. Man, it was just
Horrible,
bad football.
Bad football.
A whole lot of stuff we was blaming Kellen Moore for, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. But
Football itself was just horrible, man. I think we got a good view of Cooper Rush on who he is without a defense snapping like it was last time he got that run.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad football.
But the defense, it kind of held up a little bit. And, they
first
gave him a
half.
chance, yeah.
For the first half.
That was the issue. Offense couldn't generate anything, and defense just ended up being out there so long. They start to break. They start to getting pushed around.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That was just bad. I can't remember a time where I seen offensive play just that bad all around. The only thing that I seen that was good was Rico. The only flash of anything.
Demo too.
I'm speaking offense.
Okay.
I'm speaking
My
offense.
fault.
My bad. Offense. But Demo did good. But Demo missed a couple of tackles. He missed that third down tackle on Saquon. But I'm definitely not great to get on here and bash Demo. You, Parsons, couple of y'all on D. Y'all played. That I was speaking offense. Offense. Besides Rico, the rest of y'all was just a man. And
Like,
I'm not
with Ferg?
I'm not gonna blame Ferg and I'm not gonna blame CD because the guy would not throw a ball more than 4 yards down the field, and I know y'all routes is 7 and 8 yards, and he wasn't looking for it. The balls that was intended for Ferg and see it was hitting the dirt way before it got to him 2 yards. That was terrible quarterback and terrible offensive coordinator play.
Like you said, play calling.
It was horrible.
Not running anybody across the routes. Not running crossing routes. Not bringing any. Not coming out of the backfield, swinging it to your backs. You know what I mean? Nothing of that nature, man. And like you said, Fergie and CD are running routes that were too deep.
That game right there, Rico Dowdle should have had 30 carries. Yeah. He should have had 15 to 16 carries in the first half alone. You should have rolled that back and kept him in the game. We had a chance to take a lead. Zeke fumbled. I'm not even great to sit here and bash you, Zeke. You shouldn't have been in the game right there. The dude had ran up the middle a couple of times. One for like 20 yards, 12 yards or something. Yeah. Another for 8 for 5.
Yeah.
Feed the hot hand. I'm not great to sit here and say Zeke shouldn't have been in the game. I mean, Zeke was bad. Zeke's washed, and I'm not even great to do that. But dude was hot. Don't sit the hot hand down unless he tapped his helmet and say he's tired, and he did not. you should have rolled that wave. We didn't ride that wave like we should
Even
have.
with it being a goal line situation, because
You ride that wave. Ride that wave. He was eating. As Zeke would say, keep feeding him. Man. Feed me if he's eating. If Zeke was in the same place, you feed Zeke. But dude was eating at time. I ain't even gonna say for the whole game, but for damn sure that drive, you reward him because he got us down there off them runs. You reward him and let him get in the end zone on that time. You feed him at drive.
And look, I'm not even tripping about Zeke because say for instance, and I'm with you, feed Rico, but say for instance Rico tapped his helmet. You know, we was feeding him that drive. So say for instance he tapped his helmet and came out for a play, and we wanted to still keep it on the ground. Zeke, no man, he's too experienced, man. He's a veteran. You're not supposed to fumble. If anybody is not supposed to fumble that ball, Zeke's not supposed to.
That's right. And that's kind of how I looked at it. Like, you know, this is how I saw using Zeke. Third down situations, third and twos, goal line situations. Even if Rico was driving the ball all the way down there, it's just a situation to punch it in with Zeke. And I thought it was a good look to put him in that position because that's how I've always viewed Zeke. He should have been like that from the beginning, you know, and Rico should have been the leader. But, you know, I understand what y'all saying, but, I mean, Zeke just fumbled. That's just something that he shouldn't have done.
That's what your veterans, man. They can't make the mistakes. You know, them are the guys that's gotta be on point. You know, because the guys like Carson and them guys, they're gonna make their mistakes. The veterans have to be on point, man.
Then I don't know if you call it rewarding them or whatever.
Man.
You bring him right back on the field.
The very next time you hand the ball off, it's back to him.
I'm conflicted at times
the
about.
The very next time we run the ball is
the
to
discipline gotta kick in.
You got to sit somebody down. I don't care. You got to make a example to him for the rest of the team that there's consequences for your actions. If you mess up and you fumble, I need to sit you at least for half, at least for a series, something you can't get it right back, man.
And
He's a veteran. I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off. But you're a veteran. I don't need to pamper you and keep your spirits and morale up and give you this ball to let you know, hey, we with you. You're a veteran. You've been here long enough. You know what to do. As John once just said, you're not supposed to do that. You're a veteran. You're not supposed to, so you should get taught a lesson with that. That was terrible.
That was exactly what I was going to say, Rick. Like, you don't have to bring this guy in to motivate him. He's not a rookie.
Correct.
You don't need to motivate him and pat him on his back and give him. He knows he fucked up. You know, come on and sit out. Like, you know, as a veteran, you know, when you make a mistake, oh man, he about to pour me. I mean, come on, sit on over here for a little bit.
But Dre coming into the season, I back 100% what you said is what I thought. Rico was going to be the feature back. And then when we get into 3rd and 4th and 1, goal line to something and goal to go, then Zeke could be in there. Or if it's 3rd and long and you need to make sure that max protection, you got him back there to block. I really felt that. But on that drive right there, given the season and given what we was going through, I just seen Rico eating going up that middle, and he was just he had his way right there. And I just wanted to keep that momentum running. I didn't feel like he should came out. Now, like John said, I didn't see him tap his helmet. Maybe he did. Maybe he tapped something else and asked to sit down.
No, I don't know that he did.
I don't either. I don't either. Yeah, I don't either.
I was just saying, even in the event that he did,
but
Zeke, you know better.
Some tell me that was upstairs.
Some tell me that was the same thing that me and Dre was saying is the same thing that the coaching staff, our Jerry made his cough up our. This is what we brought him in for. Let's push it in.
So
I just got on that one. I just thought we should have been.
Tell me what you brought Hunter in for. Because he's out there behind the quarterback and he doesn't. You're not even giving him the ball. What is he out there for? Just a decoy? A decoy for what? He's out there and you're not giving him the ball.
Man, they threw it. Hunter swung out one time. He threw it at his feet too. I'm like,
my
goodness,
why is he trying to hit people's ankles? Why are you aiming at people's ankles, man? Why is all the passes at people's ankles, bro? Come on, man. They cannot catch it with their feet, man. Throw it up.
But he was acting like he was scared. I'm like, shit. What's up with Cooper?
He was scared. Yeah. He was scared.
He was like, I don't even want to be out
man,
here.
He was scared. He had the deer in the headlight looks, man. He was spooked. He was really. I don't know what it is. If it's the Eagles, because that's the last game that when we went 5-1 that he lost 2 and threw 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was them or if it's just he's been a while since he's been on the field. But he looked horrible.
Like, I don't understand why we just don't refuse to continuously not run the ball, bro. Like,
Man,
it's crazy because like
should
I was
have
watching
30
the
rushes,
game.
man. They could not stop the run. They could not stop Rico from running.
Right.
And then it wasn't even no
Right then they
sweeps.
throws.
It's up the middle.
Yeah.
This is man on man. This is
Hat on hat.
hat on
Yeah.
hat.
It
And
gave
they
us
we was moving them back. We was pushing them back.
Yeah. And they
And
gave
Rico
us a little
got that
rhythm.
little burst to get up through her.
Yeah, he got that
So,
pop. Like he gets on downhill. He ain't waiting around.
Yeah.
He ain't bullshitting. That's what he do. And the thing is, I'm watching other guys, the Texans and the Lions play. No matter what, the Texans they're gonna give Mixon that rock.
They gonna give him that rock.
The
Passing,
strength of that
running.
defensive line, the Detroit Lions defensive line, that's their strength, the interior of it. And they kept going at it and going at it, and it kept them in the game. You know what I'm saying? It kept them, even though they was, they went up and then they was, letting them climb back in. They had to respect that run, because they know Mixon can just break one any minute now. Yeah, we stopping him, but
runs hard.
I know,
yeah, he
and-
runs
but-
hard, and they stuck with it, and it kept them in the game.
But on that same note, Detroit was down 10, 13 points or whatever,
Yeah.
and they kept running the ball. They
Yeah.
never, they
Yeah.
kept running the ball, and they kept them
stay
stay
to
true.
who they
Stay
were.
true to it, and we don't.
we don't.
We don't.
We don't have
But
an
at the same
identity.
time, as Dre just said, Steve, one of y'all just said, we true to what we do.
Yeah.
That's we're true. That's what we're doing. That's
Being
what
a
we've grown
terrible
accustomed
football
to.
team,
Man.
It's terrible. So what y'all think? I mean, it's kind of crazy we were able to see multiple quarterbacks, jump in there, man. How y'all feel going forward with Trey now?
If you got two quarterbacks, you don't have one. But at the same time, you got, after seeing Coop play like that, you got to get a young guy a shot. For nothing else, for him to take off and be able to run.
Yeah.
Keep the defense honest, because if they do something and get out of lane, he can take off and run. He's not scared to get up and go. And right now, you need anything you can to move the ball. If we had a real offensive coordinator, you could put some packages in with him and Rico to where it's read option to be deadly.
Yeah.
We could turn around whatever we running, hit this read option, and then drop and pass it to either CD or Fergie, and keep doing what you're doing, man. But we ain't got an offensive coordinator. We ain't doing that.
At all.
So, but y'all know it's been confirmed that
Coop?
he's
Yeah.
the starter.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's the starter.
Yes.
So
I don't expect McCarthy to make no brainiac move, man.
Neither.
I figured that. It's like he brought him
that-
in. He brought
now
your boy
that-
in. It was just
that
what
might
it was.
be coming from
Trey
the top
Lance.
now.
What might be coming from the top? The leave Coop in?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I don't think. I think they all
went
stuck
after-
at this point.
He went after this guy. He is a top 6 pick. Jerry really think for that 4th round pick, he got something. I mean, he really thinks he knows something that nobody else knows.
So why wouldn't he put him in? Why wouldn't he?
Well, I think
why wouldn't he
because-
make the call to
because-
put him in?
Because I think we saw preseason what that was like. I think we saw with all the reps he got at preseason, he just cannot throw the ball. Now, like you said, you get packages for him, and like you said, the offensive coordinator can come in and run some packages, the read option. You can run some quick stuff to CD, slants across the middle of the turban. You can do a lot of things with that. But like you said, we just lack in that department right now.
Man, I
I
just
just don't think, like I said, he can run, he can get out of things, and yeah, he can make, but I just think
Man, my
they think they still might be able to trade him. They still think they
my
might
man
be able
had
to get
45 yards passing.
yeah,
and that's why he knows Cooper.
13
He had-
completions.
13 complete, 23 attempts, and you got 45 passing yards.
Right. I just think he sees.
That's
I think
horrible.
he still sees some value in
And
Trey
what? He had-
opposed to Coop. That's what I think. I think Jerry
I
does.
Value in meaning
what, to Trey
though?
Coop?
To Trey, no, I think he still sees value in Trey Lance, where he's
Okay.
not going to put Trey Lance out there and get him hurt because he still thinks there's a possibility that he has some future value.
Nah, it
So,
can't be us because you still got your starters out there. You know what I'm saying? You
Trade
still-
I don't think
trade
he's gonna
deadline
put
to
Trey
pass.
Yeah,
Trade deadline to pass. So you looking for next year? Yeah, if you're looking to
plenty.
trade him next year, you need to put some film out there for him
Well,
because the only
maybe-
film you have is preseason. And he threw 5 interceptions in his last game.
maybe not
you
even-
need to get some better film out
maybe
there
not
with some
even-
starters and really see what he got with CD and Fergie as opposed to the
But it doesn't have
Joe
to be.
Slows he was playing with in
But
preseason.
it doesn't have to be a trade. I just said he thinks he has more value. If there's more value on the team by sitting on the team and being a backup and learning more reps, there's more value that way. I didn't necessarily
I
say
hope he
trade
ain't.
him. I just think he thinks there's more value
Maybe
to
he
trade
trying to
than
hide-
to Coop.
Maybe
than
he's
with
trying to
Coop.
hide him.
Hell no. That's
You don't
why
think so?
he got raped
So
for
he
that
can
fourth.
Well, he got a fourth round. He put a
Yeah,
fourth
he just
round
got
for
raped
him.
for that fourth
That's
round
what I'm
pick,
saying. What do you
man.
think? He thinks he
Jerry
sees
ain't no
something that
good,
nobody
man.
else. But he thinks he sees something.
So
and
he
he's not
think he
gonna
see. So Jerry, you said Jerry think he sees something more than the Shanahan.
I think, like Rick said, the athletic ability. I think the athletic ability will have him to keep him around until
Then
he
why
think
don't you
he can
put him
get
in the
something.
game?
Because I
Yeah.
don't.
What are you
I
gonna
wouldn't
get
put
something?
him in
I
the
don't,
game.
I don't think he wants. You're exposed if you try to trade him, or you'll get him hurt, and then you won't be able to do anything.
You ain't
You-
gonna
you
get
can't
nothing
do
for
nothing
him
now.
bro. You ain't gonna
I
get
know.
nothing for
You're
trade.
not gonna
I know.
do nothing now.
You might as well let him go.
Let him go.
Yeah.
Cut your losses.
You might as
You're
well
not
play
gonna get
him
like when
and
you-
see if this is what you can do. You might as well play him and see what you got
But
because
if you're gonna cut your losses,
Cut
cut
him.
them because you see what you got right now.
man,
You need a quarterback.
Man, you throwing you going with a guy who got 45 yards in a 4-quarter NFL game. It's no worse. You can go to anybody on the else. You can go pick up a free agent that can get you more than 45 yards.
But we've seen Coop win games, man. On this
I told you on that
That's
last one.
because of the
I
way
said
better team.
Coop threw for 112 yards and we beat the Rams. We didn't win because of Coop.
Right.
It's true.
We won because of, like Steve
was
said,
an
the
all-around
defense.
game,
The
yeah.
we
Right.
running
He was a
game
good
and
game
defense.
manager.
We
We're,
had
we're
2-3
running game and
turnovers
playing
that game.
defense. You throwing for
Sacks and
112
turnovers
yards in a
was
win
grand.
and 45 yards in a loss is not going to get it. You're a liability.
Yeah.
No. And like I said, I'm a Coop fan. That 5-1, I rah,
Yeah,
pom.
yeah.
So it
Me
ain't like
too.
I'm saying this against him. Like
Yeah.
I don't. But that was horrible ball right there. That was
Yeah.
below average.
Horrendous.
You can't get
That's
45.
probably the worst I ever seen him play. Though,
That's
to
the
be
worst I've
honest.
seen. That I
That's
have
the
not
worst
seen a
I've
quarterback play
quarterback
4
in the-
quarters.
Yeah, it's the worst I've seen a quarterback play.
I have not seen a quarterback in the NFL play 4 quarters and get 45 yards passing.
23
That's
attempts.
terrible.
23 attempts. I've never seen
Never
that.
seen that in my life.
Never seen that. Never.
Like Barkley,
ever. For real.
jumping backwards over somebody. That was once again a first time seer.
Yeah,
I've never seen
I
a
think
quarterback.
Mixon had like 23 carries and like 45 yards.
I've never seen a
real.
quarterback. Yeah, I've never seen a quarterback
wild,
have
ain't it?
20, but passes, 23 passes, and you have so
Damn.
two yards a pass,
2 yards
like
attempt.
literally 2 yards a pop.
2 yards attempt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
That's
That's
horrible.
horrible.
It was a play, dog. It was a play. I know y'all seen it
That's
because they even
horrible.
mentioned it during the game, man. He was going to Tober. Tober just ran the route. He didn't even look for
He
the
didn't
ball.
look for the ball.
Yeah, I
He
see.
was like,
He
it
didn't
ain't
look
even
for the
coming
ball.
down here. I already know. It happened to come. He threw the pick,
He
man.
didn't look for the ball.
He just seen the receiver, the corner DB going at it. He
Look,
tried to
I-
block
look,
it, man, but
you
it
know,
was too late.
damned if we do, damned if we don't. Pick your poison. Because, I mean, it's a
Play
loss
it,
either
Well,
way.
be damned if you do.
Well, it's a-
Because if you damned if you don't, that means you didn't try, and that means you didn't give it other options. If you damned if you do, you tried it, it didn't work. Now we can go back to the drawing board.
They ain't
We
been-
damned if we
they
don't
ain't
because
been-
we left dude in.
They ain't been
Put some-
trying. They ain't been
switch
trying
them.
much, man. They ain't been trying much.
That's a problem.
We all in. Remember?
That's a problem.
Trey threw a pick, man, but he was 4-6 for 21 yards.
And a pick.
It ain't much better, man. I
And
told you,
pick.
it just ain't much better. Pick your poison, man. It just, what up with y'all?
But he still
If y'all
threw
want
for
to
but-
get somewhere else,
but-
give
but
us
my-
some
still
reps.
threw for
My
half of the
man
yards
threw
in
half
last-
his yards
yeah, last
on
time.
4
Last
completion.
attempt.
Yes.
Way
Yes.
less attempt.
If you're going to
That's
because
terrible.
to truthfully be honest, Coop, you should have had 2 picks.
Right.
You could have had 2.
Ah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you know
But
what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna
and
take-
you fumbled twice.
I'm not going to take away from his 4 from 26. It was very late. Defense is not doing anything at 36.
That's why I'm saying that put him in earlier.
Yeah,
Put
yeah.
him- you still had 20 something. Coop was in late and you still only had 45.
We could have put him in real early. We could
Man.
have put him in at halftime.
But regardless of the quarterback, you supposed to run that ball. It's no way you handing off to you dropping back and passing that many times with these. If you
With Coop.
but at some point you got to see it's not working. You got to see that the plan of throwing it to Coop is not working. and close that damn dome, man. And I had a CD miss that touchdown because of sun in his eye. That's supposed to be home field advantage. What we doing to ourselves?
The thing about that is he's fighting it though. Jerry don't want him to do it.
Man,
he
I
don't want to
know,
put the
man.
curtains up, but he do it for all the other events in the
Yeah,
stadium.
man, like, come
man,
on,
I'm sick
man.
of that
What we
shit,
doing?
man. It's just a clown.
What is
man.
up with that? And then he
reality.
tried to have a little attitude saying, well, let's just tear the damn stadium down and build another one.
How about it? God damn it, there's plenty of room. Sit one right next to the motherfucker. Sit one right next to it.
If your players is complaining about the sun getting in their
Right.
eyes, man.
Bro, but when he threw it, you can see the sun in his face. It ain't even,
Yeah.
man, my man didn't flinch or nothing. The ball came right back. Even the defender didn't even see it. Come
Exactly.
on, man. Come on, man.
All that money
Come
you
on,
build
man.
a stadium east or west, knowing damn well the sun gonna be up and down on both sides. I mean, that's just to sum it up right there.
That's real
Of what's
shit right
running
there.
the show, man.
That's real shit
You know
right
what
there,
I'm
man.
saying?
I ain't never even
Dallas.
think of it.
And the silly shit that's going on, like, and you refuse to put the curtains up. You so tired of being wrong and not admitting it, you don't even want, you beefing all the way to the end about curtains. It's crazy,
Is
dog.
the curtains gonna make it look hood or something to him?
Man,
what?
I mean, for
No.
other events, he put him up.
Yeah, he do it for that boxing match coming up, man. You definitely not gonna put the
But them boxing
sun
matches,
come in there.
it be dark though.
Yeah.
Though.
Most times, but shit, any other event, he got them curtains closed. He ain't, I don't know what's up with Jerry. He don't care, man. He getting money.
Nah, but shit, man. So I ain't got. If we were to get a coach, man, there's been some odds that's been set on the next head coach at the Cowboys.
What? Do they got the names of them?
Yeah.
Shoot them out for me.
Number one at plus 300, it's Mike Vrabel.
Don't want.
2, Ben Johnson plus 500.
Do want, but won't come.
3, Bill Belichick plus 600.
Don't want, but I'll take him.
4, Brian Flores plus 800. And number 5, Cliff Kingsbury plus 900.
All of them, man.
Out of them, if those were your choices, who would you pick?
I'm inclined to say Ben on my end, and my reasoning is I'm tired of the old heads. I'm tired of the old stuff. I want to see some young stuff, some new talent, some new wrinkles. We got some. We really do have some athletes on the offensive side of the ball. We really do. We could use another receiver, but the ones we got, we don't even use enough to even know if we got them or not. Let's get somebody in here with some offensive creativity to see where we lacking. Because I see Detroit and I see Armand. We got CD. They got Williams and they got a Laporte. We got Cooks. He ain't playing right now, but you got JT. You got Fergie. You know, our running backs ain't as good as theirs, but at the same time, you're not even running enough to know what Rico can do for real. So I want some young blood that can get in and rejuvenate and mingle with the young mans we got, with the young players we got. For me, I would love to take Ben Johnson as the coach and Flores as the defense coordinator. It won't happen because he won his own job, but that's my stake.
Yeah, I'm with that too. It's only other candidate I would like to have. I wouldn't say like, but I don't know. It's 2 of them. Flores, I would like to have him. I don't know if he's a head coach.
Me either. That's why I said defensive coach. I'm
I
with
think
you.
he can do it, but I don't know.
I'm with you.
If he gonna scare the shit out of these new young guys, man, they ain't cut like that for that tough shit. See how he had Kyler Murray, Tua rather going through it, man. Damn near
he
ready to
did
cry.
a pretty good job.
But he's a hell of a coach, man. I think. I like Belichick, man, but I'm scared of Belichick coming in, man, like, oh, your boy, man. I'm scared of them old heads. Yeah, Bill Parcells, man. He might be too old. He got a young girl now. He might not have that same hunger, man. He got her dressed up in Halloween as a mermaid. He's the fisherman and caught her. He's coming out with his shirt off, been early in the morning on the camera. He's cutting up right now, man. I don't know if we need that. I don't know if he's the same Bill.
Hey, my thing is,
So give me the young guy.
I just didn't see
Rick.
Bill win without Brady. He couldn't find his groove without him. So and it ain't no knock on Bill because shit, he got rings and rings.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Did
just
he
don't
win
want
one
to.
with Bledsoe before Brady though?
Nah,
So Bledsoe got hurt and Brady
came in.
and took over.
But he had his reputation as a good coach.
As a good
prior
defense
to
coordinator
Brady.
and good coach. Yeah, yep.
I think it was just a match made in heaven, and he did save him a lot because he put them defenses together.
Them defenses together.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like,
But he could have came this year as an advisory role, defensive something, just to pick his brain for a little bit. But yeah,
Jones is on.
I take any one of them. I take Ben. I take Kingsbury. I think he's a young man. He's got some head coach experience with the Cardinals. It wasn't the best experience.
Trash.
But I think he's learned something. But his offense is nice at Washington.
Daniels.
I see him as a coordinator. Too.
Daniels.
Well, that's why I said as a coordinator. That's my thing. I take him, I take Belichick or Flores as defensive coordinator. But my problem with Ben,
Belichick ain't coming to take
my
orders.
problem with Ben and the other guys, how they gonna be as far as controlling and getting some control out of these young guys. You know because I don't need another soft coach. I don't need another let these dudes do what they want to do, coach. And young guys seem to be more of that nature. So you'll bring these guys in with a good mind, but how they gonna let's see how they gonna control this team and keep this team grounded.
Man, y'all know who we gonna end up with? The dark horse?
Who's that?
Kellen Moore. Man.
He's a coordinator. He definitely ain't no head.
That's a guy.
We don't
who'll
need
get it.
him.
That's a guy.
That's a
we
guy.
don't need him.
Man, don't do that. That's a mistake.
Y'all still forget who y'all dealing with, man.
They are.
And when you said Flores, I told you, as soon as I said it, go back and listen. I said, not going to get hard because he got his own mind and the issue and the stuff he done already been through with the league. Jerry Jones is definitely not going to hire him. You can forget that.
Kellen Moore.
You can forget that.
Kellen Moore knows the ropes. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows to
the
say.
system.
He knows
Yeah.
to say
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows to say
Looks like
okay.
another Garrett hire.
That's all it is. Man, that's yes. He wanted to hire him at first. He wanted him back there at first for a minute.
He gonna have to hire somebody. He's trying to pacify it, so I got
I
things
can go
like
with
a
that, too.
Jerry.
I can go with that,
He
too.
know he can't go back to that. He know the fans can't take it right now. They
I don't know,
down.
man. His
They
ego
wearing
might
paper
be
bags.
His ego too big,
His
man.
Control.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not gonna have controls too big.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna give up that control.
The
I don't
ego
think
is
he,
bigger than the team.
I don't think he got that much control. I think he does what he can do, because if he got respect for you, he ain't gonna do the shit that he do. It is either you gonna have to leave or he gonna leave. You know he ain't leaving.
I bet say he ain't going nowhere.
But if you doing your job and you winning, you gonna be around. Cause how you gonna fight that?
Yeah, but what kind of respect is it? Because you winning. What if I say something?
That's all I need.
But what if
Son, cut this check, 'cause I'm
what if I
winning.
say something I disapprove? I don't agree with what you say, and I, tell you about yourself. Is it gonna be like the radio station? Is it
That's
gonna be
part
like
of it.
everybody else that tells you about yourself?
That's part of it. We gonna go through what we gotta go through, but I'm gonna stand on my ground.
That ain't really respect. Respect go both ways, and respect.
Sometimes we gotta earn
if you
it.
working for me, if you got an idea and you pitch it to me, I should listen. I mean, the respect thing to do is to listen, and because you're running the team, to get your input. That's what I would do. That's what respect your coach would be like. Listen to his input. Listen to what he's seeing out there in the field. You as the owner can't do everything you want to do because it's not going to translate on the football field. You have to give the coach some kind of leeway. You got to give him some kind of space.
But a man you got to make the owner comfortable to do it. I don't think we've had anybody in there to
But
even make
Jimmy-
Jerry comfortable to stay out
Jimmy
of the way.
Jones won, and what did he do? You can't say win with this guy, man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
You can
matter.
win with him. You just got to go through some shit. That's just what it is,
But
man.
how many coaches?
You get paid millions,
many
man. That
winners-
sounds soft to me. I
how
don't
many-
want
but how-
nobody in there.
but how many winners are going to go through this shit?
Yeah, we done
What
had
is there?
plenty of soft
How many?
ones in
How
here,
many
though.
opportunities? It's the big opportunity, man.
Well, let's
Anybody
look-
that come in here should want to. If you a man, this is me personally thinking, speaking for me. If you a man's man, and you a leader, and I'm an owner, and I could trust you to handle this, even though I want to be all in the videos dancing. I'm gonna let you rock out, cause there ain't too much shit I can say, cause I know at the end of the day you gonna run this money in here, and I'm gonna do my part.
But that ain't had Jerry's cut though.
Nah.
I mean that's what he did with Jimmy, but he's not cut like that because he ain't got nobody in there he can respect.
He didn't like
He's not
it.
putting nobody in there that can. He's not putting nobody in there who's gonna say no.
That's because he
But
wants
you
some of
don't-
that credit.
hold on. But
He
you
want
don't
all that
respect.
credit.
He doesn't respect the wins in the Super Bowls. That's not enough to respect. That's why you hired
Not
him.
if he's
wasn't it?
not getting credit.
Not if
Not getting
But
credit.
that's why you hired him, right?
you
Yeah.
What's the problem?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's
what
why I
I'm
want
trying to
prime
figure out.
time, man. I want Dion, man. Bring Dion, man, and get his son in
I'm
here
with that.
somehow, man. Some way. For
And
real.
you can get him early. It don't mean
Because
he gotta
Dion
start.
know how to finesse Jerry. He'll know how to finesse him. And so
Yeah, he's a Jerry boy.
That's why, you
And
know, he wasn't
he's a
on the
Jerry
list,
boy.
but I'm putting him on the list.
Yeah, because
Man, bring Dion, man.
his persona, man, it carries that. Just what he like,
that
everything
energy
Jerry
and-
like.
and-
they a match made in heaven. They two, let's get this money, people.
They gonna
Yeah.
collide. They
Yeah,
gonna collide. They gonna bump heads. They gonna go through it every now and then.
They might, but
Yeah,
hey, that
but
money
guess
gonna
what?
still come,
That
though.
money is gonna
Hey,
come.
and
Yeah.
good luck on his son. That's not gonna happen. And man, Jerry said I done paid somebody already. That's not gonna happen.
I mean, he can go get him in there early and make him sit.
I'll take the other cat though. We can use him.
Travis.
Yeah, we can use
I
him.
mean, you can.
You
I love to
bring-
have both of
you
them.
can
I
bring
take either
Deion
one. If I
and
couldn't
him.
get both, I take either one of them.
So speaking of Travis,
I'm just
but
saying,
there's still a chance you can get Shador, though, right?
Yeah, because he's been
Yeah.
in a rookie contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck
get-
yeah.
get him
That's what I'm
one.
saying. Sitting
Get
behind,
him.
sitting behind that.
Because Dak, yeah, first round.
no.
I mean, he ain't even the only one.
I
that
mean,
done
first
it.
round. If we keep
Hey.
losing these games,
Hey,
he's right there
if
in
you
the
get
radar.
Shador, somebody will take Dak. You can trade Dak.
Facts.
If he
And then
allows us to trade him.
so is he
got
got
no trade
he
clause?
got clause in there?
That's a
Yeah.
big contract. It's a big contract. For
I
everybody.
didn't- none, it'll be-
I mean,
it'll
it's
go-
a big
it'll be-
contract for
Romo
everybody.
had a
big
big
one soon.
contract when
Nobody
Dak
took
took
Romo.
over.
What I'm saying is that's a big contract.
We
for
still
somebody else
paid
to look
Romo when he
and
was
say,
retired,
oh,
though.
We're gonna take Dak for this contract, man.
Yeah.
Dak
Yeah.
ain't making nobody look.
Yeah.
Dak ain't looking like nobody want to take that
Yes,
contract.
other people's blaming
crazy
us.
as hell.
Other people's blaming us.
You crazy as hell.
If we would have let Dak
They
go
be
on free
lining up
agent,
to get Dak.
would have left he'd have got the team the first day of free agent.
Miami will take
We
him.
should let him go. That was
Miami
always
will grab
there,
him.
wasn't
We ain't.
For who?
it? Always.
We ain't keeping it because we want it because he ain't nowhere for him to
y'all
go. We like
realistically
it.
see that man doing that, man? Or y'all just
Oh,
like
doing
what
what?
y'all would do?
No,
I'm talking
no.
realistically.
I'm saying
What's
what?
gonna happen?
Okay, this is
It's a chance. If he steps out the rim to get Dion, it absolutely can happen. That absolutely. This is Dion saying this is the deal. I'm coming here. Let's get my son coming in.
yeah.
That can happen.
But-
Yes.
Coach him at
Yes.
all
That
levels.
can happen.
Yeah.
Yes, that can happen.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't.
And then you sit him for a year, man. Let
Yeah.
Dak play next year.
Ain't no
and then
wrong with that.
and then that next year he acts silly. Man, put Shador in there.
And I'm saying let him go now.
You saying let him go?
Start
I'm just saying let him. Don't.
Let him.
I mean, we got to get our line. We got to make sure our
you gonna
line
get-
is there
you
for
gonna get a-
you
you
don't
gonna
want
get
to
a
get
fifth
our
round for
new
him.
quarterback killed.
Nah, man. It's some
He gonna
team-
take a fifth
like you
round
said,
pick for him.
Miami can't get him because Miami just signed their quarterback. But there's some
Did they?
teams, yeah, they just signed Tua to it. But there's some teams out there that's gonna pay. It's gonna,
Carolina
because
probably-
the
Carolina
next
would take him.
the next two or three
Maybe.
the next 2 or 3 quarterback contracts that come up is gonna pass that.
Ah, yeah.
It's big
Yes.
right now, but
Yeah.
Purdy ready to get more than that.
yeah, it's great pass up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's ready to get more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So going back to Travis Hunter, which position? What position would y'all draft him as? Like,
Both. Me.
doing.
But I'm saying, what would you?
I would draft him for a receiver, and then in nickel and dime packages slot corner is what I would do if it was me.
So you think he's a better receiver than he is corner?
I think he's tough on both. I'm just thinking.
If you had to pick one,
I'm thinking he's tough at both, and you put him at receiver because I don't really see him making too many strong tackles in the league coming up right at that size without getting injured right now. So you put him in them nickel and dimes, but yeah, strong men out there, it's gonna hurt.
No, I think he's a dog. I think he can handle it. I think he can play both ways. He don't even got to play the whole way on receiver or corner. He can play both ways. I think he got that in him.
Who you gonna sit for him?
Shit, whoever. Everybody can sit the fuck down.
I'm talking about on defense.
Shit.
whoever.
Shit, whoever.
Oh man, y'all gonna sit playing?
Nah, he gonna come in there, but guess what? Dude's gonna get on that field. You get him in that first round early.
You putting him over Bland, or you putting him over?
He's coming in to
J.
play.
Lou?
Can you move Bland?
You can move Bland,
To where?
make inside, put him outside.
It's the same shit.
Nah, you can put him inside and out. Jay Lewis is gonna have to, he can play safe. Nah, fuck with Jay Lewis. That's my dog. He's a dog. He's a dog. He's probably one of the hardest dudes on our squad right now. But
Yeah.
you gotta find out. You can never have too many corners, especially.
As we see this year,
You can never have too many.
As
And
we
you'll
seen
find
this year.
somewhere to put him on the
OG called that one.
man, we should have had Gilly.
Yeah, he was good. He was too busy, throwing a hissy fit. Jerry ain't want to get out there and work for real. He ain't do no work this year. He just wanted to bullshit around and blame Dak for fleecing him in the contract situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, CD? That's why he ain't go get a receiver.
Yeah.
Well, this is funny, man, because I'm thinking ahead to the draft right now and thinking I'm going to laugh my ass off when we go draft somebody and we all go back to this moment.
No. Nobody's
What you
saying
gonna
that's
laugh
gonna
at?
happen.
What you gonna laugh
No,
about?
I'm just
The
saying
Shador situation or the Travis?
that he liable to not get nothing. No Dion, no Shador, no Travis.
That's absolutely a possibility.
He'll just blow it.
That's a possibility.
He'll blow it.
No. That's absolutely a
He's
possibility.
going to try to make a move because he's going to try to fix this year.
Well, I'm looking like,
that's
he'll blow it.
That's absolutely a possibility. And
He's always throwing
depending on who we
bombs.
get, they might not want Shador. They might not. They might be looking at something else.
Yeah,
They might not want Travis Hunter. Yeah, it might be an edge rusher. Might be a running back. Because in all the mock drafts I've seen, they was going for Boise State's running back.
Running back. Yeah, he's the truth. He's nice.
You can go early, get a
But
receiver
I don't
first
know.
round.
I want a running back. I just don't want no running back
dude
at
from
early.
Iowa, too.
I don't want to
He's
run
nice,
that
too.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
If
I've
it ain't
seen
him,
3
I
or
don't
4
want
different
one
mock
till
drafts,
later on.
and they all got
Till third
Genty
round or something.
coming in first round at around 9.
Yep.
But what
pretty
about
good.
our line, man? Our line is young and old, and
We have to replace Zach.
I think you can do like
Zach Turnstile.
yeah.
Guyton ain't looking too hot.
The line is struggling. I'm watching the
think
game.
it's
The line is
coach
struggling.
too. His old ass,
Yeah, the coach.
Bring back Callahan.
Get
Still, man.
I
Gee.
think you can move the rookie Guyton to right tackle.
What you do with Steele?
Steele's out of there. Post game, post June cut, he gonna be worth some bread. We need that. Peace.
Yes.
Let our seen Richards, man, run that left tackle, man. He been doing all right. How you go draft him somewhere down the line.
Yeah, he was all right a little bit.
When he came in, he's been doing all right. He just ain't getting many opportunities. Put Tyler Guyton on right tackle, or you can, what I'm saying, keep our seen Richards, Tyler Guyton at right tackle, and Cooper Beebe. You can either draft another guard or you can move him to guard and use Hoffman as your center.
Oh, yeah, that's solid. That's solid.
You know what I'm saying? So
Because they had Hoffman playing center at first over BB.
yeah.
But, yeah.
So that's a way you
move
can
him
get
back,
it. You
move
know,
him back to his natural position.
trying not to draft so many linemen. We don't need that. We ain't got time for that this
Yeah.
year in the draft.
We need some skill.
Yeah, we need some. We need
'Cause
receiver, D tackle.
As I done
linebacker.
seen, we're not picking up any free agents. Anything you getting is coming through the draft. I don't know. I think next year is changing, man. I'm with Steve. I think dude got egg on his face. He's embarrassed. I think he's gonna try to pull triggers this year.
Because you're gonna have to replace Kendricks. You know what I'm saying? And you got Leo Fowl, but you're
Got
gonna need another
Marshawn.
linebacker. Yeah, got Marshawn Lee.
Shout out to Leo Fowl. He played well.
He probably
last
come
game.
back sometime during the season. He might come back a little early, but we can't rush him back.
So is it Bland gonna come back this year?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Why?
You getting
'Cause
paid.
he
You
getting
ready
paid.
to get that check?
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah, that's
get that
another
check.
thing. Who's all up? Ain't Fergie up? Ain't
Michael?
Bland, Michael?
Osu.
Yeah, it's a bunch of people
Going
up right
nowhere
now.
for next year, we're gonna use before you get him hurt again. You know, you see he played already. What's the difference? It's a waste.
Man, get on out there on
So
that
let
field.
me ask y'all something real
Waste.
quick, man. On Dak Prescott, looking at his career,
Yeah.
injuries.
Right.
Is he injury prone?
How many years been in the league? What is this, 9?
Yeah.
You got the broken ankle year. You got this year with the hamstring.
It was another year too.
The hand.
It was another year. I forgot. What's it? The hand? Yep, the hand. Hamstring. One of the
So-
ankle where he ain't.
Season injury in 2020 and this year. Then small little injuries in 21 and 22.
How many games in
How many
21,
games has he
22?
missed?
Yeah.
It's his ninth season.
Well, when he hurt himself, and Cooper came in, held it down for like 5 games. That year,
Yeah, that year he came back. That's the year where he went to 5-1,
yeah.
So
4-1, whatever.
So and this year he played 8. Let's go start with his rookie. 16-16. Next year is 16-16. Next year is 16-16. Next year is 16-16. The 16-16 is games played and started. 25-5. That's the broken ankle, correct?
Yeah,
Then he came back and went 16-16. Then the next one was 12-12. So he missed 4 games that one.
yeah. I just think
And
he's
then
getting
17,
older.
17, 8. I'm going to say nah. I'm going to say
Yeah.
nah. I don't think he's
Yeah.
injury prone.
Yeah, I agree. I just think he's getting older.
Yeah.
I think it's downhill from here, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had mentioned something like that in the thread.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think it's injury prone. I can go with getting older, but looking at his games played and started, he had 2 major injuries and then another one that he missed a few games with. So I don't think he's injury prone. I would rather he be injury prone and miss a game or 2 than these injuries where you missing 12 games and 5 and 8
Yeah.
games. Come on, man.
Stretches.
Yeah,
he doing stretches.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing bids.
Well, yeah, them indicate to me just bigger, more serious injuries. I don't like the little knick-knack injuries because to me, I think you can play through those. When you're out 4 and 5 games, that indicate more of a serious injury. So I would expect you not to be able to play as much through those. But these 1 and 2 games for these little lame injuries, to me, I think you should get out there and get it. If you're really injured, you're not going to be able to play 1 game, be out 1, come back another one if you're really injured.
I don't remember who said it, but
But if you're not,
Them-
we
them-
don't need you to miss
them
one
hamstring,
game and
them
come back
hamstrings,
and back.
them hamstrings ain't no
They
joke.
linger,
Yeah, them hamstrings ain't no
Yeah, that's
joke.
off the bone.
Them-
That's
them
it.
is-
You got to chill on
But
that.
that
Yeah,
just kind of makes
yeah.
that just kind of makes me wonder if something was going on before they didn't say anything about it. I mean, I didn't hear anything, but we had always talked about how we didn't see him run. He wasn't running when opportunities looked like they presented themselves, and then the first time he takes off and kind of gets pushed to the sidelines, he comes up gimp.
Yeah.
So I just, and maybe there wasn't anything wrong. Maybe, just a lack of him running, and maybe he just pulled it off that run. But I was just wondering, maybe he was, a little gimp
Man, but he
before.
pulled
They
it on
just
the
kind of
throw.
wasn't. I thought it was the run to the sidelines when they pushed him out.
That
I
could have
think he
been, but
came
what
back,
I seen
after
with
that,
the
he came
grimaces
back.
when he threw the ball and he did a little jump throw
Yeah.
and he grimaced when he threw it.
That's
I was
when I
like,
thought he heard it
Yeah,
right there.
something
Well,
like
he
that.
ran, I think, at sidelines play, and they pushed him out on that sidelines, and then he got the first. He came back in for a couple. That next series, he didn't come back in. After that, so yeah.
So what's going on? My fault. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
What's y'all heard anything on Demo?
Yeah, he got a what they call that little bow sack, whatever it is on his knee. They said he should be good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't seen nothing on him. Just making sure he was straight because they was talking about that on the same knee that he injured and all that. So just make sure he get back.
Yeah, he went down a couple times where they had to get him up, man. I was ready to say, sit him down.
Send him down.
We ain't got time for that shit next year, man.
That's all I was saying about Blaine.
Sit him on down,
that's
bro,
all I was
like-
saying about Blaine. I don't worry about it, bro. You
So
come back.
that
Yeah.
means we
Oh,
great
yeah.
tank.
Nah, I just
No.
No. I don't mean for the season. I meant for that game.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
Pull him on out with the
But I don't
shit.
think-
It was
I
getting
got
out of
you.
hand. Pull him on
Right,
out, bro.
I
That ain't
got
no
you.
sense.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think like not playing Bland now is tanking because he hadn't been playing. Like
I'm
I figure
saying-
you can give Carlson, keep
Yeah,
giving
that's
him
true,
them reps.
too. That's
he
true.
don't even turn around yet.
That's
I
tanking.
wish somebody.
That's
I wish
tanking.
somebody tell him.
If
to
you
turn
got an
around.
all-pro corner that you're
Yeah.
not going to put in the
Yeah,
game,
yeah, it's
then
tanking.
that's tanking.
Well, see, I don't agree at this point. I think it's managing him to not get hurt again because he hadn't played at all this year. And
That's tanking.
don't take an injury when we got next year. This year's done.
If you're worried about
We're
next year, it's
done.
tanking.
Tanking for what we're done.
That's tanking.
It's not tanking when you're
That's
done
the
already.
definition of tanking.
It's not. It's developing players when you're done. It's
That's
not
tanking.
tanking. No, it's developing. But you just you're the same person saying you want Trey Lance to be in the game. It's the same thing. You're developing players. It's no different. There's no difference.
I'm not saying put Trey Lance in the game to develop him. I'm saying put Trey
Why-
Lance in the
why
game
not? That's what he
because your
needs.
quarterback had 45 yards passing in 4 quarters.
Well,
that's
but-
not.
well-
That's not. I'm not saying put him
Yeah.
in because you want him to develop. I'm saying put him in because the guy in front of him is trash. So that's why. And if
He's
you-
not much better. I mean, it's the.
But he can run.
But he can.
Yeah.
He
And
can do that.
half-
He can do that.
In 4 completions, he got half of what Dude did.
And a pick.
In 4 quarters. And a
And a
pick.
pick.
Dude should have had some picks. Dude had 2 fumbles.
He had 2 fumbles.
Yeah.
So that's not. It's still
But
not
that's at the
tanking.
end of the game, opposed to the beginning of the game. He's going to have 3 picks if he starts a game.
He had 5 in the preseason.
Yeah,
So I
mean,
get it. I
He's gonna-
get it.
When they playing him
But
in the first couple
rather,
quarters, opposed to
at this
prevent
point,
defense,
at this point,
it's different.
I'd rather you throw a pick than keep throwing it at people's feet. Man, but the dude is throwing it at people's cleats.
well, at least Trey can run the ball.
And at least
I'd
Trey
rather
can
him-
run
I'd
it.
rather
My
him
man
run
had
the ball.
45 yards
I'd rather
in
him
the
run
whole
ball.
4 quarters. He got to go. I don't think that's considered tanking. I think that's actually different. I think that's trying to win.
But
Yeah.
I don't
I
think
think that's switching it
Yeah,
up to
it
put
makes
somebody
sense.
in to try to win.
Yeah, it
If you
makes
leave
sense.
him in with getting 45 yards, now it sounds like we tanking.
I don't
It's
think-
like you're cool with that, you accept that, and
I
that's
don't
cool.
think-
That's under the regimen that you want to go with.
I don't think bringing a guy back who hadn't played all year because he's been banged last year.
Right, it's just not a
is
normal
tanking.
guy though. Right? That's
It's
an
tanking.
all-pro cornerback who set a record with the league of pick
But
sixes.
so bring him back to possibly get hurt for what? A nothing
They
season?
brought Michael
They brought
back.
Michael back. He's not better than Michael.
But Michael's
Diggs
gonna
is
come
playing
back.
hurt.
Michael's been
People
playing. Dude hadn't played all year. Why?
So
hadn't
you
he-
should have some
hold
more
on, Let
energy.
me ask you. Why hadn't Bland come back? We've been thinking he was going to come back for weeks. Obviously, he's not right. So why are you going to bring him back
Not
now?
right.
Bring him back.
Foot not
He's
right.
not
Bring him
right,
back,
obviously.
man.
Is he not right?
He wasn't
Why-
right then.
Why is he not playing?
He wasn't right then. He
Because
should be
he's
right
not
now.
right. So why are we going to bring him back when we got 2-3 wins and he can possibly regress and do something else?
'Cause we
And if
tired-
he's not right,
Because what
We
He's not
tired of
playing
seeing
him because
Kalen,
he's
man,
not
get
right.
smashed.
he's not playing because he's right. When he's right, he
They
plays.
keep watching this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Having
hard
it
to
on
watch,
TV.
dog.
I'm
That is hard
saying he's
to
not
watch.
right now, so you're not playing him.
Real, man.
As soon as he get
I like
right,
dude,
you throw
man,
him in,
but
man.
hey,
He's
dog,
not ready yet.
not yet, dog.
He got thrown to the
Who,
wolves.
Carson?
Yeah.
He's not ready. He's not
Got
ready.
thrown to the wolves.
He's
Yeah,
not. But
man.
with that
didn't
being
have to
said,
do that. He earned
little
his
young dude,
spot.
you got heart, man. I ain't even mad
Yeah.
at you. You
Yeah,
don't give
yeah,
up.
we
You don't
appreciate
cry.
the
You don't
effort.
pout.
Yeah,
you
we
still run
appreciate the
in and
effort.
stick your nose in there, try to make tackles. But
Yeah.
boy, I see the back of your
But
jersey a
just
lot.
turn your head around, young
But
man.
you
Just
missing
turn
tackles
around.
too, man.
Yeah,
You
the
got to
thing
make
is,
tackles.
man,
That's no
Jerry
excuse
did
for
that
that.
shit, man. Putting that 21 on his back. You
Right,
don't go.
man.
You don't bring your boy back.
I would
Right.
prefer-
Plus, quit
Like,
giving
come
them
on with that,
jersey
man.
numbers, man.
I would prefer just turn
Right.
around.
We're fast on else to do.
Just turn around. I don't care if you get beat.
Yeah, turn around.
I understand it's on the job training,
But he's
you have to
panicking
get your
in his
head
mind
back.
at
He
the
never
time.
gets
He's
his head
in
back.
his mind, he's panicking.
The game is moving fast.
Yeah.
The game is moving fast for him, man.
Yeah.
Hang
Yeah.
tight, young man. Get your head back. You'll be all right, man.
He had more
Turn
time.
around,
He had more
Bubba.
time to lock something down if he had a pass.
Just get
rush.
those
Yeah.
get those seconds.
Yeah,
in
that's
your
another
head.
problem. He ain't got a pass rush to speed shit up for him, and where he can play without having to react. Right now, he get to think
played
because the
last year.
play's going on.
The way we was rushing the passes.
He had some
Nah, he
picks.
be all
Yeah,
right,
when you get 1,003 in your head, start looking. I mean, you know what I mean?
Shit.
When you get 1,001, 1,002, 1,000, start looking, bruh. Just turn around and start looking.
That
Because
might
the
have
ball
been, that
generally
might have
comes
been
out.
1,006 right there. By
So
the time
tired
he
of
was
seeing
catching up.
Donovan Wilson. Golly, man.
Man,
that's the hit
Wilson
right
is
there,
get-
bro.
He is getting the
He don't fit this system, man.
Oh, man. He
Dan
I'm seeing
Quinn
the back
didn't
of
even
his
have him
number
in
an
coverage
awful
like
lot.
that. Dan Quinn didn't even have him in. If he was standing in the middle of the field.
Oh,
most
Lord.
times.
Oh, Lord. I'm so tired of seeing him on the field. Every time I see him on the field, I just put my head down.
So what's the deal with Bell? Why is he not getting reps? Is anybody? Is there?
Because you paying two safeties. That's it. It ain't good. It ain't.
I mean, this
what you
dude
should
is
be doing,
this
but
dude is on special teams only. I mean, it's ridiculous, man.
got moved to
I mean,
safety. He don't
he
even
gave
play no
quality
more.
minutes last year. He and Clark, and you don't even see these guys anymore.
I know. It's crazy.
I don't wanna
Crazy.
see Clark.
Shit, I don't know, man. Hey, switch it over, man. Y'all putting anything on this Tyson power fight?
Nah.
This man's 60. Man.
Yeah, man. Nah. I seen the interview with him. My man's old out here, man. Man's old, man. I'm lightweight
Mike,
be
man.
mad, man. Don't be punching
Like,
on
I'm
my
upset
OG,
too,
man.
for real.
Don't
I'm
be punching
upset.
on my OG,
Yeah,
man, because you ain't
man.
gonna see him when he was like that for real,
I
man.
know, dog.
Yeah, man.
I'm just sad. This man, I mean, he gotta need the money, man. I mean,
I don't think he do. I
I
don't
don't
know
think-
about it.
He
I
got
can't
some
talk.
other.
Yeah, he got the
ventures
cannabis-
Going, yeah, got the
he's
cannabis.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's straight. I just.
I looked at his little work value. It didn't really look like he was, you know,
That
it
shit
looked
don't
like
be
maybe
true.
he lost a few coins, man.
Man, don't be punching on my OG
I mean,
like
this man's
this, man. He's
60, man. Like,
But you get your 60-ass-year-old in this ring,
Beat your ass
beat
up.
your man.
For this check. Give me here, Mike, with your old ass.
you get paid
Punch
for
on
it.
his
You
getting
tattoo
paid
on
for
your
it.
face.
I'm paying you good for the tattoo up in there.
Yeah, you decided to get in here, man. Punch on him.
I see it going. I see Tyson having to get him in that first minute and a half. If he can't get him, then it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Do a great run, and
Yeah.
jab for the first round and a half, 2 rounds.
Yeah.
And wear the old man down.
Yeah.
And then he gonna try to start
Yeah,
punching on him.
Yeah.
That's what I would have to do.
yeah, yeah. So another since we on boxing, man, the gonna finish the show out, man, because you know Cowboys ain't tired.
Hold on, before you finish it out though,
Go ahead.
I do want to bring up the Parsons.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
Micah, you know, let's just stay off the mic. We got too many problems right now to be doing with controversial sayings in house. You know what I'm saying? We know the coach is a lame duck right now. We understand that, but it's other things we need to be talking about and focusing on. I'm not even going to sit here and say your intent and what you meant to say and how you meant to say it. Just be a little more professional and think about what you're saying.
Yeah, he ain't Michael, man.
They caught him right after the game.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Mike.
He
Mike.
kept
Yeah,
it
Mike.
real what he was saying. He's trying to clean it up.
Mike,
and I
you
feel
know,
like
I'm with you.
I do
most
too.
of
That's
the-
why you just gotta be a little more
I'm
professional.
with you
Yeah.
most of the time,
They
game
caught
record.
him right
I'm
after
with
the
you
game.
most of
He
the
was
time.
talking.
I'm actually with you here. I understand what you were saying, but like Slick said, we don't need the added shit. We don't need no more bulletin board in-house. We already got enough of that up top in the penthouse. Just play ball, man, and play like you did last week because you balled, man, and just let everything work itself out, bro. Because we see it. Matter of fact, Micah, tune in to Cowboy Raw Uncut, man. We'll do the talking for you, my brother. We'll do it for you. Let us do the talking, man. You do the walking.
Nah, he won't talk. He getting paid. He got to deal with Bleacher Report.
Bleacher Report. I seen his mic. I was watching his little podcast. I seen his mic had Bleacher Report on BR. I'm like, he's with Bleacher Report? Okay.
Yeah, he's locked in with them, man. It's
Yeah, he was supposed to do it with Skip and them at one time, but then I didn't follow through. So
Holler at us, Micah. Get us on one day. Crew Raw and Uncut, man.
you know you be peeping us out, Michael, man. So
might
get
be
the
too
crew
raw,
on there, man.
You might tell him what he don't want to hear. He get
I was
mad.
just sitting there thinking, he gonna be mad at us. We gonna be banned.
You know, I would want to think Micah bigger than that. I would want to think Micah can take criticism and look at himself and know and criticize himself.
I don't think
I would
that.
think that.
I don't think that.
Well, I hope so, Micah. I would think that.
Yeah,
He
hope so.
seems to reason pretty well and have a good educated mind, be a good student. So
But that's
I
the
would
thing,
hope so.
though.
I would hope so. I
He's
said,
one of them,
I would hope so.
college athlete
Yeah,
type.
yes. I would hope
type
so.
of
I would hope he's
mindsets.
got it in.
You need to learn what this shit's all about, man. Since sitting around laughing when you getting your ass kicked by
Right.
your rival.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Like, y'all sitting around. I get it, man. Laugh, keep them crying, all of those shit, man. But play football, man. Like, y'all. Hell with Saquon. Hit his ass. Put him out the game for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that we was cool in college, man. That's why you're not a winner, because you're not taking what's on the field seriously. Man. You're not fight for what's going on. Y'all don't care about the fans and what we think.
At
y'all
all.
so too busy trying to fight us. Y'all ain't fighting the real fight on the field. It's getting you paid.
Ooh, boy,
You know what I'm
cook.
saying?
Man,
Like,
my man is cooking
I don't
for real.
understand that shit, dog.
For
Like,
real.
what happened to this? It's all about money, man, and that's the culture Jerry built.
I was just going to say that. That's the culture that we have.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, man.
Shit.
He's a product of his environment.
Giving nobody nothing.
He's a product of his environment.
Product of mine
That's
too.
what Rick was trying to tell you. Was it last season when he was talking about bringing a dog in there with poodles and
Man.
But a dog's already developed to a dog. He's already a dog. It's just product of your environment means you've been brought up with that. He's been brought up with Jerry Jones and that Jerry Jones system. So he's a product of that Jerry Jones.
So now he's a poodle.
He ain't get the dog nowhere else.
So now he's a poodle.
He ain't get the dog nowhere else before he came. You know, he's a product of the Jerry Jones system.
Man, he a
man.
poodle. He was a dog at Penn State. He was a
dog at Penn State.
He was a
Who's gonna
dog
come
when he
in
came
there?
in. He's right.
He was
Who
a
gonna
dog
come in
last
there
week.
and look at, you know what I'm saying, all the greats and be like, man, I'm gonna be better than most of these dudes on these walls. Who's gonna come in there and got the nuts to do that and walk that? Like, who's
I'm
inspired?
about to say
for
somebody's
real?
will
Who's really
say that,
inspired?
but who's gonna try it? Who's gonna be that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, who's inspired to do that, man, for real? Like, all the shit around you, man, you sitting there looking around. When you sitting there in your locker, you ain't like, man, I want to be better than the playmaker. I want to be
think
better than
CD's
I
Charles
was just
Davis.
gonna say it, Dre. I think CD's
know
like
what
that.
I'm saying?
I think CD's saying, "Man, I'm gonna be the coldest 88," and he tried.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's hard when you got these other guys who, who ain't got that.
Yeah, you doing all the pulling and shit.
Somebody got to do it, man, because I know, look, Playmaker got there, man, they was like 1-15. But he's one of the best leaders this team has ever had, the NFL has ever had. And he came in
But
there
so was Troy.
and led the way.
I don't think he's a leader like Irv. I think
Nah,
he's
hell
a receiver. I think he's in his mind. He's gonna try to go out and be the best receiver that Dallas has had
Yeah.
statistically on the field. But I don't think
Yeah, everybody's
he's gonna
not
come
a
in
verbal.
and be-
No, he's not a verbal.
Yeah, I
He's
don't
not
think he's gonna come in with that.
Yeah, he's not that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We got too many passive guys, man. That's another thing.
Our lead by example.
Somebody
guys.
gotta be in your face. I don't need you always over here past the kicker's net because you don't like what's going on.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be over here with the guys, whether you're an offensive player or a defensive player, and getting everybody together on the sideline?
And
I would expect that to be. I would like for that to be Parsons.
I would too.
I would like for them
But he
all
wants
to
to be
hold
liked.
each other accountable.
I would like for it to be the coach. I mean, real talk. I would like for the coach to check the players, and then shit usually goes downhill. And the players usually check each other. You know what I mean? You know, you check the captains.
Yeah.
The captains check the squad, pretty much. You know.
And it reflects. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't seen
That
Al
we don't
running
have
around
that.
on the sidelines this year a lot.
Al assistant head coach.
I saw him looking disgusted
He
when
be over
Carson
there.
was
Yeah,
getting up.
I seen him. I seen that too.
You see,
I seen that too, man. When Carson, my man was disgusted for real, man. That's the
Yeah, we ain't seen no jump in the airs,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
chest bumps, or none of that, man. This
I-
season with Al, man.
Ain't no turnovers.
Yeah.
but I just think it's the same karma that the coach gives, and I hate to see that, but he just sits over there and looks at these film and these
It's 'cause
iPads
you
and
talked
these
about him throwing
charts.
his iPad, so
And
he
So
they
I
know.
don't-
want
and these
Dion,
charts.
man. Dion ain't with none of that, man. And he got the swag, and he can film you up and tell him about you. You already know what he was when he played, and he's just like
But
you as an athlete.
Dion doesn't even have to really
Right.
go over there and get
But
in
he's
your
gonna
stuff.
come. But he's gonna come at you though, and it ain't gonna be screaming and yelling all the
He's a
time. It's
motivator. He can motivate you.
I
man.
know, but and it's the right in the
Right.
tone and what he's saying is
Right,
gonna have emphasis on it.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, man, that's
And-
what I want him in here, man.
And I think, and I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Nah, you good.
I think players respect those player coaches that have that hardware.
Right.
That's been through the trenches. Man.
Right.
I think when you get those guys in there, man, I think they ooze over that, man. I think they look
Yeah.
up to that, man. You
Yeah.
know, I think their words are a little bigger, you know, to them, mean a little more to them.
Because you got players in there like Diggs, you know, the top corner coming in, and you got him as your coach, and he's demanding nothing but perfection out of you, and that's where he comes from. You know what I'm saying? Diggs knows what winning football is like and what it looks like. He comes from that, so he get that back in the locker room, man. It'll be big for guys like him, who happen to be your star players who come from good coaching. I think that's the best match for Jerry Jones.
And that's what
is Deion Sanders
That's
as the
what
head
good
coach.
coaching does.
Man.
That's what good coaching does too. You maximize talent from individuals. You maximize talent that they didn't know they have. McCarthy doesn't get that. He doesn't make the team better. He doesn't find, like Slick said earlier, when dudes throwing for 2.2 yards a pop, he didn't scheme up anything else.
Right.
He's
Right.
sitting there just watching.
Exactly.
Just like we are.
So y'all see, man, the crew's frustrated, man, and Jerry and Mike and Steven, this is what the crew need y'all to do. We need y'all to, at the game next week, go down at halftime, man, and go to the concession stand, man, and y'all all get y'all a glizzy and slap yourself. That's another episode of Cowboys Raw and Uncut, man. We out, crew out.
Happy Veterans Day, veterans.
He's
All
ready to
veterans.
Jerry
Happy
to
Veterans
get back on
Day,
the field
man. Thank
now,
you for your
man.
service.